Okay, hi everyone. WA2 is coming and today we'll be going through a question about volume from a WA2 paper last year. So, can you solve it? You can pause the video right now if you want to solve it on your own. If not, continue this video to see how I solve it. So we know from the question that there are two tanks and there's two taps, tap A and tap B. At 0820, tap A was turned on. Water flow into the tank from tap A at a rate of 4.8 liters per minute, and after 5 minutes, so 5 minutes, 0825, tap B was turned on. Okay, so at 0835, both taps were turned off, both off. And that means there's plus 10 minutes from here, 0825 to 0830. Tank X was half filled with water and tank Y was 25% filled with water. So I like to go and immediately write down how long was both taps on for. So for tap A, we know it was on for 5 plus 10, 15 minutes. But for tap B, it's only on for 10 minutes. Okay? So the key thing here is to know that only tap A provides water at 4.8 liters per minute. Right? And for tap B is just transferring the water from tank X to tank Y. So the key thing here is to note that tank X was half filled with water. Tank Y, 25% filled with water. So how do we solve this question? Okay, so we know that for tank X to be half filled with water, what is the volume at the end? Half filled means 60, the height divided by 2, 30, right? So 30 times 30 times 20. Okay, this will give me, hang on for a moment, 30 times 30 times 20, this will give me 18,000 cm cube. Okay, so at the end there was only 18,000 cm cube left, right? Okay, and then we know that tank Y was 25% filled with water, so we don't know what is this volume. So the total volume is 4.8 times 15. Why only times 15? Because only tap A is providing the water, right? For tank B, it is just transferring the water. So all the water that comes in is from tap A. So this is 72 liters or 72,000 cm cube. Okay, and because this 18,000 was at the end, right? Means however much water went into tank Y is simply 72,000 minus 18,000. Okay, so minus 18,000, this is 54,000 cm cube. Okay, and since tank Y was 25% filled with water, 25% filled with water means 25%, remember, is equivalent to 1/4. So if 54,000 cm cube was 25% of tank Y, what does that mean? 54 to get 100%, right? I need to take 54,000 times 4, right? So 54,000 times 4, I have 216,000. And in order to find the length of tank Y, what do I know? This is cubical. Cubical means all lengths are the same. So I simply do a cube root of 216,000 and answer will be 60 cm. And that is how you find the answer for this question. Okay, if this has helped you in any way, do remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Thank you.